Hello everyone, and welcome to this new playlist which I will be talking about the English tenses. In this video, I will try to cover the fundamentals of English tenses, but before starting that, I need to clarify some points about the verbs. By the end of this video, you will be able to define the verbs and to identify its types. For that, I encourage you to continue the video, to check the examples, and to do some examples of your own. Don't hesitate to comment those examples in the comments so that we can correct them together. So, what is a verb? A verb is a word, as other words, that is the most fundamental part of speech, because only verbs can make a statement about the subject. A verb is a word that we use in our speech with others to express action, to describe the being, or to express the state of a being. For that, the verb can have different type, and also one verb can have more than one type. The verb can be an action verb, a stative verb, or a linking verb, and more that we will see later. So let's start by the first part. What is an action verb? Action verbs are words, simply because we said verbs are words. So action verbs are words that express action, like to give something, to eat, to walk, to ride, to swim, or a possession, to have, to own. Action verbs can be either transitive or intransitive. This we will see it later. So, generally, the things that I want you to keep in mind is the action verbs, they are here to express the actions. And often, they are here to express or to describe a physical action that this subject does. The subject, it can be a pronoun, I, you, he, she, a personal pronoun, or proper noun like Nadia, Mariam, Suzanne, etc. So, as an example, we have the verb to eat. So, Nadia is eating her breakfast now. The verb to swim. She swam across the pool. The verb to write. I always write my diary before getting to bed. So, the general common thing about all those verbs that are here to express the action. They are here to express action. Now let's have a look about stative verbs. So stative verbs are words, also words, that describe an uncontrolled action. That means an action that the subject cannot control it. Il peut pas la contrôler. It can be thoughts or opinions. For example, to agree, to believe, to doubt, to guess, to imagine, to know, to mean, to recognize, to remember, to think, to understand, etc. Or feeling and emotions like dislike, hate, like, love, adore, prefer, want, wish, or senses and perceptions like to hear, to look, to see, to smell, to taste, to appear, to seem. Here, as an example, we have I feel cold today. That means I cannot control the action. The action that to feel the cold, I cannot control it. I feel cold today. She thinks out loud too often. She cannot control the action of thinking. So she thinks out loud too often. You appear very tired. You appear very tired. You cannot control it. You cannot control that you appear tired. So you have seen the action verbs, the stative verbs. So now this is the turn on the linking verbs. Linking verbs, they are very, very easy. Those are verbs or words generally that links the subject to a noun or adjective. So they are here to help to provide additional information about the subject. While the most common linking verb is the verb to be, like Suzanne is the winner, the pool is warm, there are other linking verbs, such as to appear, to become, to feel, to grow, to look, and to taste. There are so many others, but those are the most used linking verbs.